A bribery scandal is threatening Australia's lucrative wool sales to Europe. The wool industry has been accused of trying to buy the silence of an animal activist in Sweden who'd been campaigning against mulesing. An industry lobbyist was caught on video offering the woman a free trip to Australia, which he said had government backing. He's now been stood down from his job.
The Australian economy used to ride on the sheep's back. Now it's the sheep's backside that's the focus of international attention. The practice known as mulesing, where farmers cut out skin in a bid to avert fly strike, featured on a Swedish television program this week. Kevin Craig, a consultant from the Australian Wool and Sheep Industry Task Force, tried to stop it. The program wired an animal rights activist as she met him.
You said something about a trip to Australia?
Well, I was basically saying that if...
but it's expensive, I mean...
Well, you won't pay for it. That offer has been approved from Australia.
However, Mr Craig said the offer of a free trip would be withdrawn if she appeared on TV.
There is no way they will let that happen if you've already gone on TV4, right? Just because people say this isn't fair. We offered her a chance to come and do this. She's already made it more difficult for us.
Wool growers are furious. They say it further jeopardises Australia's lucrative sales to Europe.
It shouldn't have happened. We should be dealing with this crisis in a much more proactive and positive way.
The industry task force, which employs Mr Craig, is deeply embarrassed.
I don't know why he did it. He was acting outside his brief. We were angry and disappointed that he did act outside his brief, and he was immediately reprimanded and placed on alternative duties.
Yet the task force says flying journalists and activists to Australia is an acceptable practice.
There was never any bribe, as I say. We are an open and transparent organisation.
Reports that a government official was with Mr Craig at the time the offer was made has been disputed by the Agriculture Minister.
I've been advised from my department that no one from my department was involved in any way, shape or form.
Mulesing is scheduled to be phased out by 2010. David